Welcome to Secure Journeys, Protecting Yourself and Your Vehicle in South Africa. This course is designed to equip you with practical, actionable knowledge to enhance your safety while traveling. We'll delve into understanding the unique South African context, focusing on vehicle security, personal safety for passengers, strategic route planning, and how to assess and respond to potential threats. Our goal is to empower you to travel with greater confidence and peace of mind. Let's begin. In this course, Navigating with Confidence, we'll explore the essential aspects of both vehicle and personal security, tailored for intermediate learners who want to deepen their understanding. We're not just talking about theory, we're focusing on effective countermeasures you can implement in various real-world situations you might encounter. Think of this as building a comprehensive toolkit for safer travel, enabling you to make informed decisions and take proactive steps to protect yourself and your property. By the end of this course, what you will master, you'll have a clear understanding of South Africa's unique security landscape and common vehicle crime patterns. You'll be able to implement multi-layered security for your vehicle and apply crucial personal safety practices while on the move. We'll also cover developing effective route plans, assessing risks, knowing emergency responses for incidents like carjackings or breakdowns, and even learning to detect and counter potential surveillance. This is about building a holistic security mindset. Our first section, The Terrain, SA's unique security landscape, lays the groundwork. To effectively protect ourselves, we first need to understand the specific crime patterns and the broader security environment prevalent in South Africa. This isn't about fear, but about informed awareness. Recognizing these unique aspects is absolutely essential for choosing and implementing security measures that are truly effective for both yourself and your vehicle in this specific context. Let's look at vehicle crime, key concerns. In South Africa, carjacking, smash and grab incidents, and vehicle theft are significant issues, especially in urban areas. Annually, around 16,000 carjackings occur, with GP, KZN, and the Western Cape being most affected. Risk isn't uniform. Urban centers like Johannesburg have different profiles than rural areas, with GP accounting for about half of all carjackings. Timing also matters. Most carjackings happen between 6 p.m. and midnight, often when vehicles are stationary. Smash and grabs frequently occur at intersections if valuables are visible. Understanding these patterns is key to prevention. Under Know Your Rights and Risks, it's vital to understand the South African legal framework regarding self-defense, vehicle security modifications, and how to report incidents. The concept of reasonable force in self-defense is important but very contextual. Equally crucial is conducting a personal risk assessment. This involves creating a mental or physical risk map of your regular routes, marking high-risk zones and potential safe havens like police stations or busy shopping centers. Develop alternative routes and always share this information with family or travel companions. This proactive approach significantly boosts your security. Now, let's focus on fortifying your ride, vehicle security. Protecting your vehicle in South Africa demands a multi-layered approach. This means combining physical security devices, sophisticated electronic systems, and, very importantly, your own behavioral practices. By adopting this comprehensive strategy, you can significantly reduce the risk of your vehicle being stolen, broken into, or carjacked, all of which are serious concerns we need to address. Layers of protection. Devices and systems explore specific measures. Physical devices like steering wheel locks, gear locks, and even robust window security film create tangible barriers. VIN etching makes parts less attractive to thieves. Electronic systems add another layer. GPS tracking from companies like Tracker or Matrix is very popular and effective. Modern alarms, immobilizers, dashcams, and OBD port locks are also essential. Finally, your behavior. Always be vigilant, never leave valuables visible, maintain your car to avoid breakdowns in unsafe areas, and always physically check your car is locked after using a remote. The strategy is key, defense in depth, concept is paramount. Sophisticated criminals might bypass a single security measure. By implementing multiple layers, for example, a gear lock, a tracking device, and cautious parking, you ensure that if one layer fails, others are still in place to protect your vehicle and its occupants. Regarding secure parking, always opt for well-lit, populated areas, preferably with a visible security presence. Many South African shopping centers and business districts offer secure parking facilities with guards and CCTV, which significantly reduces vehicle-related crime risk. Protecting keys and ensuring recovery addresses modern vulnerabilities. For vehicles with keyless entry, criminals can use relay attacks to amplify your key signal. Storing your keys in a Faraday pouch blocks this signal. Never leave keys in the ignition, even for a second, and be mindful of who has access to them. A 2023 Pretoria case highlights success. A stolen Toyota Fortuner was recovered in just 45 minutes. This was thanks to a quality tracking system with 24/7 monitoring, the owner reporting it immediately, and established protocols between the tracking company and law enforcement who knew common dumping spots. Moving beyond the vehicle, your personal safety. Personal security while traveling in South Africa isn't just about the car. It's about your heightened awareness, thorough preparation, and specific behaviors. This section focuses on protecting yourself from threats like carjacking, robbery, and assault. A core component is situational awareness, being constantly mindful of your surroundings and potential threats. This isn't about paranoia, but maintaining a relaxed alertness, allowing you to notice unusual or potentially threatening situations before they escalate into actual danger. 2. Stay alert. We use the Cooper color code. White is unaware and unprepared, a dangerous state. Yellow is relaxed alert, ideal for daily activities and our recommended baseline when traveling. Orange means a specific alert, you've identified a potential threat and are focusing on it. Red is action mode, you're ready to fight or flee. In the South African context, maintaining condition yellow is crucial. When you enter known high-risk areas or sense something isn't right, you should consciously shift to condition orange, increasing your vigilance. Let's discuss preventing carjackings. Simple habits make a big difference. Always keep your doors locked and windows up, especially when stationary at traffic lights or stop signs. When you do stop, leave enough space between your vehicle and the one in front to allow you to maneuver and escape if necessary. Be particularly vigilant when entering or exiting your property, as this is a common ambush point. If your routine allows, try to vary your routes and travel times to make your movements less predictable to potential observers. Responding to carjackings and planning journeys covers critical actions. If confronted by armed carjackers, your life is the priority. Compliance is generally recommended. Vehicles are replaceable. You are not. For journey management, plan your routes carefully, preferring main roads and avoiding known high-risk areas, especially at night. Travel during daylight hours when possible. Always inform trusted contacts of your itinerary and expected arrival times, and establish check-in protocols, particularly for longer journeys. For example, agree to send a message when you pass certain landmarks. Safety at stops. Parking and awareness is crucial. When choosing parking, opt for well-lit, populated areas with visible security personnel or cameras. Park as close as possible to your destination to minimize walking through isolated areas. In shopping malls, try to park near security cameras or guard posts. 2 immediate actions are vital. Lock your doors as soon as you enter your vehicle, and always check the interior of your car, especially the back seat, before getting in, particularly in unsecured areas. This case study, Smart Avoidance, shows awareness in action. A business traveler in Johannesburg noticed a vehicle seemingly following her after she left a shopping center. Instead of panicking or ignoring it, she applied her training. She didn't drive directly to her hotel. She made several unexpected turns to confirm she was being followed. Remaining calm and in condition orange, she called the shopping center's security to report the suspicious vehicle and then drove to a nearby police station. The following vehicle drove past the station without stopping. Police later confirmed it matched the description of one used in recent carjackings. Her awareness, calm response, and decision to seek a safe haven likely prevented an attack. Section 4. The Path to Safety. Route security emphasizes that how you plan your journey is as important as how you drive it. Strategic planning of travel paths helps minimize your exposure to known risks. Effective route planning considers multiple factors: known high-risk areas, from crime stats or local advice, the time of day, typical traffic patterns, the availability of assistance like fuel stations or police presence, and, crucially, having pre-planned alternative routes. The goal is a comprehensive travel plan that includes contingencies for various scenarios, not just avoiding bad areas. When choosing your route wisely, start by identifying high-risk areas using official crime statistics, local community knowledge, and security advisories. For your primary route, prefer main roads over quieter secondary roads where possible. Select routes with regular police presence or patrol activity, and those with access to assistance like busy service stations or shopping centers. Also, evaluate traffic flow. Heavily congested routes can increase vulnerability to smash and grab incidents. Always identify at least one alternative route for each journey, ensuring these alternatives don't inadvertently introduce new, significant risks. Consider how weather might affect these alternatives too. Timing and teamwork in travel highlights two more layers of security. For temporal planning, aim to travel during daylight hours whenever feasible, as visibility is better and there's generally more activity. Be acutely aware of high-risk times for certain crimes, like evenings for carjackings. If undertaking convoy or group travel, establish clear communication methods between vehicles. This could be two-way radios, a dedicated WhatsApp group, or pre-arranged signals. Maintain visual contact where safe and practical, and agree on procedures if you get separated, such as a designated safe meeting point. We now move to, when things go wrong, emergency response. Despite all our best preparations and preventive measures, security incidents can still unfortunately occur. This section focuses on equipping you with effective countermeasures and emergency response protocols that are specifically relevant to the South African context. The aim is to empower you to react appropriately and effectively to various security threats and emergency situations you might encounter while traveling. Responding to carjackings and breakdowns requires distinct approaches. In a carjacking, your absolute priority is personal safety. Remain as calm as possible, comply with instructions, avoid sudden movements, and keep your hands visible. Clearly verbalize any movements before making them, especially if children are present. Mentally note details about the perpetrators for later reporting, but avoid direct, challenging eye contact. For breakdowns, regular vehicle maintenance reduces risk. If stranded, assess your location's security. If safe, stay with your vehicle, call for assistance immediately, make your vehicle visible with hazard lights and warning triangles, and remain inside with doors locked in uncertain or high-risk areas. After an incident, and essential supplies are crucial for recovery and preparedness. Post-incident, your first step is to move to a safe location. Then, report the incident to the South African Police Service, SAPS, by dialing 10111, and contact your vehicle tracking company immediately. Document all details while your memory is fresh. Importantly, consider counseling to process traumatic events, especially if children were involved. For emergency vehicle supplies, always keep safety equipment like a spare tire and tools, emergency supplies like a first aid kit, water, and non-perishable food, and communication tools like a portable charger and an emergency contact list in your vehicle. Our final technical section is, are you being watched? Surveillance. Identifying and responding to potential surveillance is a critical skill for travelers in South Africa, as it can be a precursor to crimes like carjacking or robbery. Key indicators of surveillance include seeing the same unfamiliar vehicle appearing multiple times along your route, vehicles that seem to mirror your unusual driving patterns, like making the same series of turns you do, individuals showing unusual interest in your vehicle or movements, or unfamiliar vehicles waiting near your home, workplace, or other regular destinations. If you suspect surveillance, taking action against surveillance is key. To counter it, vary your routes and schedules regularly. Make unexpected turns or stops, safely, to see if anyone follows. You can drive past your intended destination and observe if any vehicles also pass and then turn around. Use reflective surfaces like shop windows or your mirrors to observe without being obvious. If you strongly suspect surveillance, drive to a police station or another secure, populated location. Document all details, vehicle descriptions, license plates, times, locations, and report patterns to local police and your security company. Inform trusted contacts of your concerns, and consider a professional security assessment if surveillance persists. We've reached your journey to safer travel. The key principles we've covered are implementing layered security, maintaining vigilant situational awareness, thorough preparation, being adaptable to changing circumstances, and always prioritizing personal safety over possessions. Ongoing learning is vital. Stay informed about evolving crime patterns, new security technologies, and emerging best practices. As a final, crucial exercise, we urge you to develop your own personal security plan. This involves assessing your regular travel, identifying your specific vulnerabilities and risks, documenting countermeasures, creating emergency plans, assembling necessary supplies, establishing communication protocols, and scheduling regular reviews of your plan. Stay prepared, stay safe.